On the drive, blocked by Bynum. Bynum's third in the NBA in shot blocking. Artest drives and finishes. And the Laker crowd fired up. And a shot as Harden goes down.
And World Peace elbowed him.
Oh no. Ron Artest squaring off with Serge Ibaka. Or World Peace, I should say, but it made reminiscent of Ron Artest.
And I don't know if it was inadvertent or not, but he hit him with an incredible elbow to the head. And he's been ejected.
Well, he's by himself now. Lakers should make sure somebody gets over there.
He was celebrating his dunk. And he absolutely leveled.
He was just explaining it to Gary Zielinski what he was doing. I think saying, I'm doing the celebration. Let's take a peek. Oh, that's disgraceful. That's not only ejection, that's going to be a suspension and should be. What a disgrace. So he has been ejected, and as I said, if the suspension's going to follow that, it's Harden really shaken up.
And in these days, you start worrying about concussions.
Oh my goodness. And then when he came out and some of the Thunder went to approach him and confront him on it, Artest was, as he was getting in a fighting stance, well, it just brought back memories of the Palace. Fortunately, everything settled down. Wow. And you see, I mean, that's a direct hit and a forceful. It's one of the strongest guys in the league. The damage that you can do with something like that. And it's just, you know, Artest, here he's trying to make some excuse for what he was doing, which is just not true. And he's come such a long way from that Palace. He's rehabilitated himself in so many ways. On sportsmanship, the whole thing. And to do something like that. The officials obviously looking over at the video, and he's going to be ejected, obviously. Again, you thought he was past that kind of antics, and especially something that could, you know, so hurt somebody. Crowd booing, but I don't believe they've showed the replay of what happened to the crowd, and I don't think they will. If they did, they wouldn't be booing his ejection. And Harden was down for a long time, and he's going to go back to the locker room to get checked out, rightfully so. Harden, who has just been superb, 14 points in 13 minutes. What a year it's been for him and for the Thunder. And then just such a cheap shot like that from World Peace. What are you thinking about? Would you agree that that's going to result in a suspension too?
I would think it would result in a multi-game suspension. And if it does, it'll impact the first game of the playoffs. If he gets more than one game, they only have one regular season game left against Sacramento.
Yeah, after today, that's Thursday night. What the officials also looking at in a situation like this, when there's confrontation, does anybody get off the bench? Here you see Westbrook and Durant keeping Westbrook behind. Now you see the pose there as World Peace ready to go. Ibaka's just talking to him. He not look like he's coming at him with fist raised.
No, but listen, you got to be ready to protect yourself. You don't know what Ibaka's. I don't care about that. Listen, you got to be ready to protect yourself because you don't know exactly what everybody's going to do in those situations. But I don't think anybody else should get technical fouls. They should come to the aid of their
absolutely
teammate.
Gary Zielinski explaining it to the Thunder. So it's a flagrant 2, which is automatic ejection. Crowd booing, but they haven't seen the replay. Because I think even the Laker fans, if they saw the replay, would fully understand. And he's getting an ovation, but that's a ovation of ignorance in terms of not knowing what he did. And again, it's what's so disappointing is how far he's come from that early part of his career where he had trouble controlling his anger, and he's done so many good things since then. To get involved in a play like that where you can so hurt a player.
And his level of suspension could well be tied directly to how severely James Harden is injured, because, not trying to speculate, but you could see where Harden might miss some significant time himself.
So 2 free throws and the ball. Well, that's of no concern right now for the Thunder. There's just concern about their teammate, who was obviously badly shaken up on the play. Laid